Yo, what is going on, boys, and welcome back to the channel once again today, where we are going to be visiting a Mortar control deck that is absolutely insane and will make your opponents want to quit the game, boys. And we are doing this in celebration of the fact that the Evolution Mortar will be coming out very, very soon for free for everyone. You know, if you started today, it came out, you will be around the first evolution stage, so you know you have that first one about a week, you'll have the full thing. And isn't it so nice? Don't we love to see the fact that Supercell releasing, you know, the okay, we need to be a bit more careful here. But yeah, it's nice to see Supercell, you know, releasing some freebies. You know, it's really nice considering this game has been so pay to win for so long. It's nice to see some free stuff finally coming out. You know, that being in terms of the Mortar coming out now. We also had the, what did we have there recently? We had, what was last? We had a few free shards for the bats. Actually, that's where I got the evolution from. We also had the Royal Giant, which was a shame for me because I already had it at the time. So that was a little bit annoying. But you know, in that situation, it'd be nice if they gave you shards. But if you have actually have the evolution and you take a shard of that kind, it just gives you 1500 of the card you're trying to get, which I think is absolutely outrageous. But that's what they think is valued at a shard, and you know, we'll just allow it. Because, I don't know, Supercell does their thing. That was a really bad minor for me, by the way. So let's just ignore that and pretend that didn't happen. But anyways, I am very off track. So, we are using the Evo Knight and the Evo Bats in this. However, in the future, whenever the Evos do, like I do have the Evo, and a lot of you guys will have the Evo. You know, I'm not good enough to have it right now, unfortunately. But whenever that time, oh, he missed my little prince, so that's a flop. But whenever that time comes, boys, I would kind of think I would recommend. I'm not sure. I think I would recommend taking out the Bat Evo. I think the Knight Evo is just too good right now to not put in. And is this gonna? Okay, that will lock onto the hog a bit. That was filthy, that was filthy, that was filthy. That's going to be a lot of damage against me here. We need to protect this Mortar at all costs, because this Mortar dies, we die. And that's not what we want, boys. Okay. Let's honestly, we can go for a defensive Mortar here. We're going to go for the Miner to distract this giant skeleton. We'll go for the goblins here, and then we're going to go for the Mortar over on the right here, just because we can't go for it in the center because of the giant skeleton bomb. We'll obviously decimate it, and then he's going to have freeze, which is even better. Let's just go for the knight plus the log here, try and keep that up, and then hopefully we can hold on to this right tower. It's very unusual this guy's King Tower level 15 and only has level 14 Princess Tower. That's really, really weird. Actually, I think this could be the first time I've seen that. But anyways, we should be able to hold on to this lead here, I really, really hope. We're going to go for the high Mortar here, just to stop this guy being able to get through anything, especially going for any kind of late hog rider pushes, and we can hold on nice and well there, boys, and that is going to be it for game number 1. And yes, guys, we are back for game number 2 against this guy, and he's actually going to bring up another point of why I feel this deck is very, very good. It is one of the other main reasons is the fact that, you know, this guy has the level 15 Dagger Duchess, and I don't know about you guys, I haven't found Dagger Duchess increasingly more difficult to deal with for literally no reason. The card just feels impossible to play against, especially if you don't have it. You just feel so disadvantaged, and you know, there's a high chance that I am just a mega yapper, and you know, it's just a skill issue. And if it is, you know, please respect me. I'm very fragile at this time. My life's very difficult. You know, some of us, we're not skilled enough, boys. It's very rough out here. But anyways, jokes aside, boys. So, you know, it's kind of sad right now, but one of the best ways to actually deal with Dagger Duchess is to just not deal with the Dagger Duchess. You know, this is why Mortar's becoming pretty good, Expo's coming good again, Princess and Rocket Cycle are like the most meta decks in the game, because they just mean you don't have to cross the bridge, you don't have to deal with it. And it's kind of sad, because that's literally the easiest thing to do in the game right now. Just avoid playing it, and good, you're sorted. But you know, that's one of the other main strengths of this deck. So if you find yourself struggling against Dagger Duchess a lot, and you're not someone that likes to play, you know, your Golem and your Lava Hound decks, you know, I actually would love to play like a Golem deck right now, or a Lava Hound deck, because they are just so meta. But I don't have the levels, because I am free to play, and the joys of it are just astounding, boys. Now let's go for a Mortar here down low in the center, just to distract. We should be able to keep on, so that's a pretty bad void from him, to be honest. And hopefully, if we might have to log here as well. Didn't really need that log, but we went for it anyway, because we're that guy, you know. So let's honestly just push up the right lane here real quick and see what he does about it. We'll go for the Minor Bats push. Always gonna be a bit of a strong push. It's kind of like a bit of a cheap minor wall breaker push sometimes. Force out a lot of elixir, a really, really massive overcommitment from our friend here. Average level 15 Dagger Duchess player, and am I disconnected? Okay, what was that? Okay, I don't know what happened there, boys. We DC'd, but we're back in business. You know, hopefully we can get this back on track. Um, the joys of having great Wi-Fi, of living in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so we're going to get the King Tower activation, which is quite nice for us. We'll go for our Knight here in the center. If we went for a little bit sooner, we would have kept that alive a bit more. That would have been really, really nice. We're going to go for our Evo Bats here. Now, Evo Bats are going to get shut down really quickly, unfortunately. That's not very great for us. And actually, I'm going to go for my Mortar here opposite lane. But we'll go for the Goblins in late. We don't need a push early because, you know, he doesn't have any... he doesn't have as much damage of that lane, so we're not as worried about it. Now, hopefully we can keep our Mortar up a little bit here, get one shot off. We're not going to. But what we can do is go for our minor Bats push here up the right. And see what we can do. He's going to go for his Tesla, so what we can do is go for our Mortar here up the left, and we go for Evo Knight in front, tank up for it, and nice, we're going to get a really, really nice lock on here. Now we just need to protect this with our lives, so let's go for our poison here as well, try and take out that Knight a little bit quicker, try and get some shots off, try and take out the Firecracker quickly, which would be very, very nice for us. And we won't go for I was going to go for the log there, we don't need to. We're going to go for our minor plus Bats here. Okay, nice. That bat should eat that. The miner should eat the ice spear is what I meant to say, actually. Don't know where I was hitting that with that sentence. Okay, and we're going to start pulling. We might start just going for some control here, boys, unfortunately enough. I know it's not the play that you guys want to see, but it's the play that you guys might have to see. But if we might not even get the chance to do that. It's going to be a bit close for us. Let's go for our Mortar here. See what we can do here. We might be able to hold on a little bit longer. That'll be really, really nice. The Bats aren't going to connect, unfortunately. We're going to go for the Miner here just while he's on low charge on the Dagger Dot. Just keep that pressure nice and high. And he's on... Is he on our Mortar, or where's all the damage coming from? Okay, nice. So he's going to go for his Void. Going to be a pretty bad Void. We'll go for our Mortar here up high, which will connect on the tower as well. We're going to go for the Log here. Log's going to miss the Hog. That's really bad play from me. Let's go for our Miner here. And then we will go for our Dagger Duchess. Now he's just going to start spell cycling us, which is always a wonderful, isn't it? Okay, let's go for our Log here again. Not really going to be able to do much for us, I don't think. And that's going to be it for game number 2, boys. Unfortunately, we do lose, but a good game nonetheless. And yes, guys, we are back to the third and final game here against Batman from the Bash Bros clan. And I actually had a game between the last one where a guy, either some really nice badges, like a top 200 badge of some kind, and you know, he actually looked really good. It's like, oh, am I going to get a really nice game in today's video? But he just didn't place any cards. So, I mean, that was quite an interesting game for us to... That was kind of an interesting game. It's like, oh, I kind of got my hopes up, but he didn't end up doing anything. So, I mean, I'm sorry. Maybe soon, guys. Maybe soon I'll get that level where I can show you guys top 200 gameplay. Wouldn't that be nice? But anyways, so that is awful timing, unfortunately. Now I'm going to go for my goblins here behind as well, which is also going to get awful timing. But nonetheless, we're going to clean up this hopefully easily enough. And of course his wizard's going to get that splash damage. That's outrageous. I don't know why I give this game any kind of even chance to surprise me sometimes. It never does. But anyways, we're going to let ourselves build up some elixir. We have a pretty good lead here of damage really, really early on. I'm happy with it. And we just want to get this win, boys. You know, after last game's loss, we're a little bit rattled. We'll try and get the win this one to show you guys off some good gameplay. I don't want to be showing you guys losses. You know, that's no fun for anyone. What is that? Okay. I mean, I feel a bit bad. But how do you have the diamond pass, the gold pass? How you got level 15 P.E.K.K.A.s and you're chucking in a level 10 magic archer? That's outrageous. Okay, let's go for a defensive Mortar here. You know, when in doubt, go for defensive building. It's always going to be the easiest option. It's going to stop them breaking through. Okay, he's just playing some kind of troll deck. I mean, we'll just go with it. His level 11 Mega Knight is going to be literally useless. Look how much damage my Knight's doing to it. But we'll take it. You know, we don't judge people. We don't judge anything. You know, we're easy out here, boys. Let's go in for our miner. Let's go in for the Evil Bats, and this should be GG right here. I mean, it's a bit of an unfortunate game to end on. It's actually not going to be GG. Okay, he's going to have the rage in hand. A bit of an unfortunate game to end on, you know. I'd like to show you guys some better gameplay than this, but you know how we do it here, boys. We play 3 games. When we win, lose, or draw, we show you guys all 3, except for whenever obviously our opponents decide they don't want to play. I think that is a pretty good exception. So let's just go for our little prince in the back here and just cycle around, get that 3-card cycle going. We can probably start cycling miners, and just to make sure we get this tower down. I don't even need to. Probably would have been a better bet to start cycling poisons, but where's the fun in that, you know? So let's go for our goblins here. Just take out the P.E.K.K.A, and the miner's actually going to go and take that out. Big up the miner. That is a wild sentence. Pretend I didn't say that. Let's go for the knight here in the sentence, beside the wizard, and we are going to clean this game up, boys. I think even if he did have level 14 Mega Knight left, then it wouldn't have been much a different result. But that's a GG for game number 3. Anyways, yes guys, this is the deck that we did run for today's video, and as you've seen, it is a really good deck. You know, it does have a really high skill ceiling, so you do need to kind of work on it, get better at it. As you've seen, I've only start picking at the very bottom of what you can do with this deck. But if you're a good Mortar player, boys, this deck will do you justice. You can even switch out your miner for like a hog or something if that floats your boat. You know, I ain't hating, you do your thing. It'll work really well. I mean, hog Mortar is a thing, and it works very, very good. So I mean, with this other deck around it, it just becomes even better. You pretty much have the 2 most controlling cards in the game, and chuck them in with the poison, made a control deck, and it works, boys. So if you did enjoy today's video, do be sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all tomorrow for a brand new video, boys, and peace out.